no one thinks about the realm of aliases, which is people in the world can pretend to be someone they're not. If I say I'm Landon, that I was born with the name Landon, that's the name my mother and father gave me. I don't use my last name. What is it? What's in a last name? My name is Landon or Landon James. I've written and made videos under the name Rain Griffin and maybe the several different names I use on YouTube now because my YouTube channels get deleted all the time and I don't really care what name I choose, but my name is Landon James, okay? My initials are LJ. This is what my parents called me. James is the name of my father, is the name of one of my uncles. The name of one of maybe my grandfather, my father's father, name of one of my uncles, and I'm the only one in my family that bears that name. And it bears the name of, it's a very weighty name to bear in my family. James is not a name I really like very much. I haven't met a lot of nice people named James or Jim. I don't really care for the name per se, but in my family, the name bears a lot. In other words, there's a reason why my father gave me that middle name. There's a reason why none of my names refer to anyone on the maternal side of my family. My mom never gave anyone a name that relates to her mom or dad. My brother's middle name is the name of my uncle. My sister's middle name is Marie, which doesn't seem to match anybody. And my other brother's middle name is Christian, which is a name that pops up in my family now and then. My mom and I are kind of each other's only family, although she probably doesn't see it that way. Let's see what the weather's going to be today. It's all, if you really want to know what's propaganda, it's all propaganda. Humidity 94%. It's hilarious. This is the daily washing of this horrible screen. Oh my god. So it's going to be 14, 15 degrees, but rainy. Yeah, I have to get a new tablet today, I think. I need some sort of device that's more reliable than this. I think I might just, well, let's see, where can I go? This will be the last day anyway. Maybe get my data transferred. Yeah, I mean, it's just nothing. There's nothing to talk about in terms of the world. There's nothing to act on. The world it represents such a quagmire of intersecting paranoia, conspiracy, and aliases, and false identities that you can't really operate upon reality by talking about the realities of the world. So no one else is making that hypothesis, just me, just one man on the entire earth in all of academia, that you can't really talk about the real world and operate upon reality anymore. You're really just talking about myth upon myth, alias upon alias, intersecting, watching any two people in the world debate or have a conflict of ideas on any level or ideological one, and one of them I'm sure is woefully wrong and many bad things will happen because of it. They're aliases, and so you're just contributing to the quagmire. It's like it's all scripted. It's all just made up. Everything's made up. These characters that pop up. Now, if you notice, like on YouTube, And these characters that pop up on YouTube, and you don't know who they are or where they came from, and essentially, the state is very smart. Anyone can make a YouTube account. Why couldn't someone make a YouTube channel that interviews all these people and stuff? You don't wonder, how do they know these people? How do these YouTube, why don't they have a TV show? Where are they from? Who are they? Why are they so popular? Why do they put so much effort into this? Why is it so important to them? What are they so passionate about? Like, you see how passionate I am. If someone's passionate enough to create an entire studio, an entire wardrobe, hire people to help them do their hair, and to make a YouTube so you can interview blah 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 or blah 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 blah, and you're so passionate, and yet these people don't seem passionate about anything. They really seem dispassionate. They never lose their temper, or it's like, aren't you passionate about anything? Is there anything that's really bad in the world that you want to talk about and say, hey, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. No matter what you hear from anyone, you always have to finish thinking for yourself. You always have to finish thinking for yourself. Thinking is never finished until you finish thinking. Thinking is never finished until you finish thinking it out for yourself. It's never finished. Everything else is a suggestion. Quantum physics is a suggestion. Mathematics and algebra is a suggestion. For instance, children find out that, in a sense, when you learn math in school, you're not really taught real math, right? They're teaching the dumbest version of math so the dumbest people possible can learn it. The irony is that the smartest people end up not looking like the dumbest people, because you've reduced mathematics to such a narrow way of. So really, you'll learn arithmetic and you'll learn math, say, for 12 years of your life in school, and you're never really learning about what math even is, right? You should know what math is. I don't know what math is, but I know that I didn't learn what it was. You don't know what math is. You don't even know what it is. You don't know how it works. You don't know anything about it. You say, well, 2 + 2 = 4. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? Why does that work that way? What is it really about? And if you know enough about 2 + 2 = 4, you could be a very smart person, couldn't you? You could learn a lot about the world if you knew exactly why 2 + 2 = 4, and what all of those symbols mean and what they're derived from. Why does everyone use that? Like, we say 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4. So simple, hey? And that's like, maybe that's the only math I can do. Like, 3 + 1 = 4. What is that? What are numbers? Letters, right? I can make my name Landon James. Dark, light, curtains, floor, sky, ceiling, right? You think of ceiling, ciel, ciela, means sky. Sienna means earth. Siesta means sleep. Arriba. But numbers. But did you know that all letters have numbers? A letter has a number associated. So the letter C is the number 3. Now that's a different kind of alphabet, eh? So ABC is 1, 2, 3. ABC is 1, 2, 3. So you could add them up, and ABC makes 6. B is the letter 2. The letter B is the letter 2. And numbers are also letters, right? So numbers are also letters. So 1, 1, 1 would be AAA, or 1, 2, 1 would be ABA. 1, 2, 2, 1 would be ABBA. So you could spell ABBA 1, 2, 2, 1. What letter is 0? And then you see, well, 0 doesn't have a letter. Unless, of course, you consider the letter O. is A minus A O. And A plus A and A times A, right? You just switch the plus symbol. It just moves, what, 45 degrees in any direction.